I always wondered what was the origin for calisthenics in India. A few of us got together. We set up 2 pull-up bars and a couple of dip bars. Rohan, Stash and I got together, एक छोटा सा video बनाया and we posted it YouTube पे, Insta पे. Now that video didn't go viral, but it started hitting different parts of the country. I started getting messages from Bangalore, Delhi, freaking Shillong, Northeast and all. ये जो देश है, 1 billion people, not a park. I'll be that guy to start. And with pride I say it, this is the first park in the country and today there are so many parks. Or 2016 mein, the Alpha Pack, they were on India's Got Talent. So based on my experience and my research, I feel that's the first time Indian calisthenics was shown on a national scale.
Television, yeah.
ESWC, the Elysium Street Workout Championship. I am trying my level best to take India to the next level. And this comp is going to be an international comp. That's how I want to, sort of market. Because we also have a few international athletes coming. There are athletes from England, Russia, Morocco, Nepal. There's one American coming too. So, सब जगह पे comps हो रहे हैं, सब देश में comps हो रहे हैं. लेकिन यहाँ पे जो vibe है, the people, the numbers, I believe अपना देश is on the top. I can happily say that my registration fees, जो मेरा competition का है, it is the lowest. But the quality that you're going to receive is high. I'm not doing this for the money. Steel ने भी ये बोला, like we were recently in Hyderabad, he's like, it's not about who started, who made the change and who's doing it currently today. Anyone can start. I'm telling you, I'm putting in work. I am genuinely putting in work. And I tell my team and myself the same thing, don't expect too much. Give your best. What has to happen will happen. And so far, everything has been ticked off well. Everything is working well. Do good. Good will happen to you. You have bad intentions, get ready to face the consequences.
Alright, so how are you?
I'm very good, bro. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. It's very hot today.
It's a hot day. We're out in the open.
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
So अगर वीडियो देखते देखते अगर हम लोग के फेस पे स्वेट दिखेगा तो प्लीज इग्नोर.
Please ignore.
बहुत गर्मी है आज मुंबई में. Anyway, so Elysium, ESC, tell us something about it.
So the Elysium Street Workout Championship is an international championship upcoming in November. We're going to have 4 categories here. There's going to be freestyle, statics, endurance, as well as dynamics. We are expecting there have been around nearly 150 athletes who have signed up already. We're still a month away. And we also have a few international athletes coming. There are athletes from England, Russia, Morocco, Nepal. There's one American coming too. So, there have been plenty of comps happening in India and it's amazing. But it's time to innovate and take things to the next level. And with the ESWC, the Elysium Street Workout Championship, I am trying my level best to take India to the next level. And so far it's working good and I'm very excited about it.
Wow. So, talking about it, first of all, let's keep it Hindi plus English
Chalega.
For all the audience. Talking about it, I just wanted to know a few things first because even I've been following calisthenics for the past 2-3 years since lockdown.
Yes.
In India, it's a growing sport, no doubt. It's going to be huge one day. If agar abhi already nahi hai to, I'm just saying. You went to USA.
Yes.
And you studied in Australia, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so you've been to those 2 places, and how is this calisthenics ka scene over there? Is it like bigger than India, या फिर कैसा है? Like, what is the scene?
Saying this with all due respect, वहाँ पे calisthenics है, Australia में है, England में है, all the countries, Russia as well, and as well as America, जहाँ पे मैं compete किया. It's good, but यहाँ पे जो vibe है, the people, the numbers, I believe अपना देश is on the top. And we can only get better. Again, saying it with all due respect, because I respect all kinds of competitions and I've been to various places and all. But लेकिन यहाँ पे जो vibe है, it's unmatchable. Like, I love it. Like, I'm just getting goosebumps talking about it. क्योंकि जुलाई में एक endurance comp था वहाँ पे, कुछ 15-20 लोग था.
Yep.
And we already have around 60 athletes who have signed up here. And that was it was marketed as a big comp in America. I loved it, I enjoyed it. वहाँ पे लोग बोल रहा था कि यहाँ पे energy दे, क्या मस्त है. I was like, come to India. But for real, like anyone watching as well from abroad, November 18th, 19th, you're all going to experience something amazing. I am so confident. क्योंकि पिछला साल भी किया, the first time we tried it. और उस वक्त पे I did not put 100%. क्योंकि there were a lot of comps happening. A lot of comps happening and looking at it from an athlete's perspective, अगर हर महीने एक comp है, the body of an athlete tends to break down. because you've put it through a lot of stress for the competition.
Exactly.
Not just physically, but mentally too.
Mentally as well, yeah.
Are you ready in like 3 to 4 weeks to do that again? You can do it, but will you be at your optimal? You know, that's what I thought about. And there were like comps happening like since 2022, almost every month there was a comp happening. So I was like, chalo, maybe comp rakhta ho, but I won't go hard. And without trying hard, it was such an amazing comp last year. You were there.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there, and it was beautiful. And that's what gave me the confidence ki we can push it to another level.
But maybe I think that even last year you gave it all. It's just that from that experience you learned so many things that you realized like काफी सारी चीजें better हो सकती थी.
और ज़्यादा potential है.
हाँ.
And
Exactly.
through this competition, I want to sort of set the benchmark in terms of a lot of things. Like, again, respectfully, a lot of comps over here don't run on time. There are major delays. Okay,
Yeah.
there were certain comps that went on till 12 a.m., 1 a.m. I'm not going to take the names.
2 a.m., yeah.
They did a good job, but you're setting a standard that 2 baje tak comp hai in the night. It makes no sense, bro. You need to have a timeline, a proper schedule. And that's something I'm very proud of. You know, the Elysium comps, whatever comps that we have run till date, have been well managed, have been a good experience for the athletes. And not just me saying, sabka feedback aaya. And it gave me the confidence, it gave my team the confidence that, abhi ek international comp karna chahiye. And this comp is going to be an international comp.
Yep.
That's how I want to, you know, sort of market. Because, as I said, सब जगह पे comps हो रहा है, सब देश में comps हो रहा है, लेकिन यहाँ पे जो हो रहा है ना,
India is bigger.
Bro, I'm getting major goosebumps, bro. Just the thought of it is getting me so excited. You know what I mean?
We can take it to the next level. Seriously,
Definitely.
I got goosebumps. वो hype create कर दी एकदम. No wonder they call you the hype man.
Yes, bro.
Nice, but yeah, that's true. Last year I was there. I guess 9:30 p.m. price distribution हो गया था.
Done.
At 10:30 I was having like my dinner plans with
Dinner.
I had dinner plans with my family that day, and I was on time over there. So I remember वो अच्छा चीज़ है.
Let me give you an example. Where is all this coming from? Like, we have run comps in India, but हर comp में एकदम, like, there's usually a delay of 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and it's not right. When I was in Australia, when I was studying over there, I worked on competitions like the Formula 1 Grand Prix, the Rugby League World Cup.
Wow.
I've done calisthenic competitions there too. I'll give an example of the Rugby League World Cup. On the day it was happening in Melbourne, वहाँ पे it was the opening match, England versus Australia or something. For the entire day from 8 in the morning to 12 at night, हर minute का there was exactly a plan of action.
Whoa.
So 8 to 8:32, not 8:30, 8:32 पे कुछ ना कुछ रहेगा. Then 8:32 to 8:47.
Wow.
It was broken down like that. Because they're going to go live. Like, I remember the kickoff was at 3 o'clock. 2:57 ko was the England anthem. Fir 2:58 point some 20 seconds. Like, it was that specific. Australian anthem chalu hua. Then at 3 o'clock, boom, we go live. And मैं ये सोचा कि because they are respecting time so much, their levels are better. Like, India में potential है, but if we as Indians start respecting time, we remove this notion कि Indian standard time है. Someone says, चलो 10 बजे मिलते हैं. They come at 11, 12, whatever, like that and all. So, like, no, I'm just speaking in general.
आज मैं 10:45 को आया. We started.
All time 10 बजे था. I was here at 10. But no, like, see, it's something for all of us. You know, I'm not trying to put anyone down. I'm just saying
I know.
if we work on time,
Yeah, we can make major changes. And
bro, yes, we can.
But yeah, seriously, because the thing is, crowd and hype India में ज़्यादा है from day one.
Yes, bro.
So यहाँ पे अगर कर लिया तो we can take things to the next level.
100%.
But
Yes.
again, I just asking from my point of view because I've seen All India Strength Wars. I've seen different competitions in India and outside as well.
Yes.
I saw this street lifting in Arnold Classic as well. Happened a few years ago.
Yes.
So I just wanted to know like what different is ESCW offering than those
ESWC.
competitions.
Yes.
Like what do you have? अलग क्या होने वाला है इसमें?
So, as I said a few moments earlier, it's going to be an experience for the athletes. Okay? I can happily say that my registration fees, जो मेरा competition का है, it is the lowest.
Yeah.
But the quality that you're going to receive is high. I'm not doing this for the money. If I was doing this for the money, bro, I would have charged major fees. क्योंकि क्या मिल रहा है athletes को? in like 500 rupees, if you sign up for one category, you're going to receive food for both days. You're going to receive a jersey. You're going to receive wristbands. You're going to receive a great experience. You know, I'm giving them a lot. Like,
Crazy.
जो कोई register करेगा, they're not going to walk away empty-handed. Every athlete is going to go away with something. And our cash prices also are quite high. Like, we've been lucky with, you know, sponsorships and things like that and all. And people want to support this sport. Like, it's been hard, you know. Like, I've reached out to like probably 100 sponsors and probably 2 or 3 come back. But that's how it is, you know.
Oh.
So you have to be ready to accept rejections. Because अभी जो calisthenics है यहाँ पे, it is still in a very early stage. You know, 5 years ago, though, it was nearly like we were planting a seed. The seed has been planted, the plant is out. Kuch time pe, it's going to be a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
But in order for it to be a beautiful tree, India together, and not just India, the world together, should come together and keep working on it. You know?
Yeah. That is so nice, man. Like, honestly, bol diya. But I kind of feel ki not even in a few years, I would say. Just maybe next year के competition में ये साल का performance देख के sponsor सामने से आएंगे.
I hope, bro.
You won't have to approach.
Because like I've spoken to people from all over the world. I've hung with the WCO, the World Calisthenics Organization ka CEO. His name is Brendan, doing a really great job for the sport overall. I've spoken to people from WSWCF, which is the World Street Workout and Calisthenics Federation.
Yeah.
They are based in, I think, Latvia or Russia. I'm not entirely sure where. And the WCO is based in the US. Spoken to both of them. And most of the people all over the world have the same opinion. कि calisthenics को सिर्फ एक बड़ा sponsor चाहिए. Why did CrossFit grow? Reebok. Reebok आया था, I blew up. If there's a Nike, if there's an Adidas, you know, some big brand who's like, चलो, ये sport में potential है, let's give it a chance.
They'll see, man.
Bro, I'm very excited, but we got to keep doing the work, you know. क्योंकि 5 साल पहले कुछ नहीं था. We used to not get students and all over here. लोग पूछता था कि calisthenics क्या है?
Oh, it's wild now. Right now, everybody is doing it. Everybody. You know, the best part is if someone is not able to join this calisthenics park, they are doing it in the gym as well.
Yes.
So I see a lot of like people in my gym who are doing muscle up and stuff.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You can see the influence of calisthenics
A few
everywhere.
of them asked me like, how do you know Kirsten? How do you know Chauhan? Like, because the thing is, I consider like Chauhan, Kirsten, like so many people. You guys have kind of started it since 2016, 17.
2018. But you know, I'm glad you brought this up. Because I was talking to some of the boys from Delhi. It's like, I always wondered what was the origin for calisthenics in India in particular. Like in the UK, US, they started in the 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Us waqt they were doing calisthenics. India, based on what I've heard, I've spoken to Chauhan, Steel, Kunal, national champion of India. He's represented India and a lot of the Delhi boys. They have been doing calisthenics since 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
That's what I know. Or 2016, the Alpha Pack, I think that's their team. They were on India's Got Talent. So based on my experience and my research, I feel that's the first time Indian calisthenics was shown on a national scale.
Television, yeah. No, on
So
a
I
national
think
scale, yeah.
the guys from Delhi really, you know, deserve a lot of credit for. I feel they are the first ones who kind of did it.
OGs.
They didn't do it on a major scale, but they did it.
Yep.
You know, kuch to ho raha tha.
Kuch to kiya. हाँ.
Then there's Hemant.
Hemant.
Hemant's been doing it for years. I don't know if he's only calisthenics, but he does a lot of other
He
things.
was into bodyweight basically, all sort of bodyweight movements. But yeah.
Bro, animal flow.
Animal
Flow अच्छा है. He
he's
does
very
animal
good.
flow. He does freaking calisthenics, weightlifting and stuff. And he's been doing it for 10 years or so.
10
Bro,
years.
मेरा से 5 साल हुआ. It's been like 5-6 years for me. So even I'm fairly new into the scene, you know. But I know the Delhi guys have been doing it. And Bangalore as well. I think there's this team called Calisthenic Beast. They used to post stuff in 2016-17.
Okay.
Yeah. This park started in Feb 2018.
Okay.
And along with that, you know, AISW happened in 2018 as well. And since 2018, that was the first time where it kind of blew up.
Yeah.
And it's just been blowing up since then.
So how was it in 2018? Because I was not here.
Oh, fuck.
Like
Yeah.
I did not know about the scene.
Yes.
That's a very long story कि मुझे कैसे पता चला because there was this calisthenics park right over here in Malad and I did not know about it. But again, in 2018, like how did you guys start and like
So
how
a
was the
few of
response
us-
overall?
Yes, a few of us got together. Like, Rohan got me involved as well. Like, I knew Rohan and Stash, these two of my friends used to do calisthenics, school friends of mine over here. And यहाँ पे एक park था. It wasn't a park. Public जो bars होते हैं ना,
Rohan was in
pull
your
up bus.
school?
Rohan and me are schoolmates, yeah.
Rohan and you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were in the same school. तो एक park था यहाँ वहाँ पे, but it's not a park. I would consider it like a public bars. एक pull-up bar था और दो अपना dips bar था.
Okay.
So they used to go and train over there, and I used to watch their videos of them. So I was like, chalo, I'll also go and train with them. So I thought ki, you know, at that point in my mind it was, like I've said this before as well, a country of 1 billion people.
Yeah.
Not a single calisthenic park. मैंने पूरा research किया, like there are bars, like Carter Road पे bars था. There were calisthenic bars over there and things like that, but there wasn't a dedicated calisthenic space.
Yep.
So in my backyard, not this right here, but a little part over there, we set up 2 pull-up bars and a couple of dip bars. Rohan, Stash and I got together, एक छोटा सा video बनाया and we posted it. YouTube पे, Insta पे and all. Now that video didn't go viral, but it started hitting different parts of the country. I started getting messages from Bangalore, Delhi, freaking Shillong, Northeast and all. Can I come and train with you? I'm like, bro, it's not just Mumbai. सब जगह पे लोग कर रहे हैं. Then a few of us got together and we were like, let's have a national comp. And I remember one day before the comp, we were all chilling, थोड़ा stress में था क्योंकि सिर्फ 9 जन ने register किया. And we were like, fuck यार, what, we'll run a comp with 9 people. लेकिन on the day, 50-60 लोग आया, people just kept walking and signing up and we were like, what the fuck? Like, it was beautiful. Now that I'm going back 5 years and I'm just thinking of it, you know, it still excites me till date. And we were blown away. We were like,
See the goosebumps,
bro, it's, yeah, it's, everything is just taking me back to, you know,
Nice.
where I was and all. So yeah, we ran that competition. And that's when, you know, like after the comp, I went back to Australia because I still had 1 year of education to complete. And at that time, I had to make a decision, ki kya karu main? I've started this park over here and we started it and I was like, let's see how it goes. Kuch business plan, kuch nahi tha. In my mind, it was, ye jo desh hai, 1 billion people, not a park. I'll be that guy to start. And with pride, I say it, you know, this is the first park in the country. And today there are so many parks, not just in Mumbai, but all over India. And someone had to take that step and I'm glad I did it. It was a big risk to take, you know. Because back then, people didn't know what calisthenics was. And there were a lot of questions asked. Ki, why would people come to your park? Gyms mein bars hai. Agar barish hua, fir kya hua? Then, what if the bars get rusted? Is that? So there were, you know, legitimate questions being asked, kind of demotivating. But I was like, nahi, fuck it. Mere ko karna hai.
बहुत सारी चीजें हैं.
5 years later, look where we are, bro. We're talking about this journey and all, and it's so beautiful.
We have so many parks now in
Yes,
India.
bro. Yes, bro. All over the country. It's
So
amazing.
this remains one of the first one.
Yeah.
So I guess AISW का first competition यहाँ पे हुआ था ना?
Yes.
And that was in 2018.
2018. Yes.
Okay, so तभी का ही पूरा ये scene बोला.
Yes.
So did you have guys from Delhi and like all the different cities or
Yes,
only
bro.
Mumbai-based people?
All over the country. We had people from Bangalore traveling, Delhi traveling, different parts.
How did you
Pune and all.
put the word out, like through Facebook, Instagram?
Instagram, bro.
Instagram.
Instagram. Yes. Instagram, social media basically.
People traveled and
Bro, एक Insta post डाला. Suddenly.
so I guess that was the first ever community meetup in India in 2018. Was
See,
it?
again, I don't know much about the history before that. So, as I'm saying, I'm still trying to figure out ki Delhi mein, did they have meetups? I don't know. Did they have do other things? But on a major big scale,
Okay, yeah.
that in 2018
the
was
first
huge.
one.
Yes.
Makes sense, yeah. So if ever अगर calisthenics में movie बननी होती, Indian
Oh,
origin
bro.
story,
Bro, it'll be mad. You know, there's so
who
much
do you
more
think
to
will
it.
be the main characters?
Main characters?
Yeah, according to you. It can be anyone, like the people who started, like who should be featured in that movie. If अगर कोई movie बनती है, let's say, in the next coming 5 years or
Okay.
any time.
You mean who should be part of the movie? Like,
Yeah,
as
who should be
calisthenic
shown, like
people?
they made a movie on this Gully Boy, वो
calisthenics.
लोग ने बनाया था.
हाँ,
Gully Boy.
Correct.
Then बहुत सारी movies बनी है,
Yes.
दंगल बनी है for any sport
yeah,
or
yeah,
any
yeah, okay,
art. Like they made Gully Boy for rap.
Correct.
So the rap culture
Bro.
पता है, बहुत सारे rappers को feature भी किया.
Yes,
and
yes,
कुछ
yes.
लोगों के characters को पता है.
Yes.
Like Ranveer Singh played, he did not exactly play Divine, but kind of.
Yeah, we get the idea.
We get the idea.
So, you're like, in the Indian calisthenics scene,
Yeah,
who should
if
be in
let's
that movie?
say they make a movie on calisthenics, who will be the main actors playing the
Main
which
actors?
characters?
Okay, one is me, for sure. Without sounding cocky, I deserve to be there because of the work I've done.
Nice.
Rohan and Rajan, definitely. Steel, definitely.
Steve.
Oof.
4 people.
Siddharth, Little Beast. Chauhan.
Tyagi.
See,
Chauhan.
I don't know, but I believe the Delhi gang should be there. You know, the Alpha Pack who was on India's Got Talent. All those guys should be there. Rajan and Rohan for sure. Me for sure, definitely. And these would be the main characters. And even from the girls, like, I don't know if she's doing calisthenics anymore, but if we had a female lead, it would be CB girl. You know, from Bangalore. Do you know?
CB girl.
So
no.
CB is calisthenic beast. So she was the first girl who did a muscle up in India.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she should be there.
I haven't seen in any competition.
And then there should be this upcoming female star, Prableen Kaur.
She's already a star.
Bro, she's a star, and the crazy part
winning
about
everywhere.
Prableen is she's not even started, bro.
Yeah, she's
still on the first level. अभी वो street lifting कर रही है, but she does freestyle for fun. और एक session में unlock.
shrimp.
One session shrimp, one session 360, one session tornado. And I look at her, I'm like, wow, man, that girl. She's an inspiration to me. She's an inspiration to not just the women, but men and women all over the world, you know.
Yeah,
and it's beautiful just watching Prableen. So she also deserves to have a role in that. Yeah.
Freestyler. She's like an all-rounder athlete. Female में I don't think
endurance, street lifting, statics.
No. India में कोई नहीं है because she's doing endurance, street lifting, statics, everything.
Like, see, Prableen is definitely on the top, but there are a lot of these girls who are catching up, and it's good overall for the community because we need competition.
That's how we grow.
Yes.
That's nice. So, talking about ESC, ESCW, right?
ESWC.
ESWC. Street Workout Championship. Okay,
ESWC.
Yeah. Sorry. My bad.
That's alright.
Okay, so ESWC में, as of now,
Yes.
who are your top picks that will win the competition? Just saying ऐसा कुछ shouldn't make a difference. I'm just saying कि your favorites, whom you would like to see win.
Okay.
Because see, street lifting तो I don't think category नहीं है ना street lifting.
Street lifting नहीं है, सिर्फ endurance, freestyle, statics और dynamics है.
So endurance and I think let's talk about freestyle.
Freestyle.
Which is a good combination of statics and dynamics.
Yes. Okay. The foreign athletes that are coming, there are a lot of these British boys and Russian boys. I can't really answer because I don't know how they are going to compete over here in this weather and in a new environment. Okay. So I can't say for them. But who I believe, it's a hard question, bro.
That's why.
It's a hard question. There are so many.
Think about it, bro.
Freestyle.
Because see, you are the only person who knows how many athletes have
that's
registered.
what I'm going through all the list and there are hundreds of names.
If you ask me, मैं तो किसी का भी नाम
let me start with dynamics. Dynamics में there's this one guy, Mental Messi. That's his stage name.
Okay.
There's Roshan and there's Abdul.
Roshan Nehru.
These three guys could potentially, take home the dynamics thing. Among the girls, Prableen, Shrishti. Prableen in pretty much everything.
Yep.
She's right up there. Statics mein, there's this girl, Arva, who's quite good. She's going to be competing. She can potentially win it. Statics mein, we have Jalal, who's from here. And again, there are a few other foreign athletes who are coming, but I haven't really seen them perform and I don't know how they will perform in such an environment, So it's going to be very interesting.
Coming to that, I had one question, bro, because बहुत time से it was in my mind and I talked to a lot of athletes as well, but again, see, bodybuilding is a subjective sport.
Correct.
When someone is judging bodybuilding, everybody can have different opinions.
100%.
Majorly because of that, in a lot of bodybuilding competitions, the participants are not happy with the judging.
Got it.
So I wanted to know, when it comes to calisthenics, it's fair and square, right?
No. I mean, we try our best to keep it fair and square. But
because the rules are different in every competition.
Exactly. So
how does it work?
I was coming to that. Abhi calisthenics mein there are no set rules. Every competition has different rules. So according to, again, this is very subjective. So if I'll say nahi, see the reason why I'm not keeping street lifting yet, because I don't know what are the exact rules of street lifting. I love street lifting, but how is it counted? क्योंकि in some competitions,
multiplication and वो सब,
upper body के लिए कुछ separate rules है, lower body के लिए separate rules है. And I'm like, okay, if that's what it is, but is that the standard? Is that how it is all over the world? So I'm still trying to learn and I'm still learning. Like even in freestyle, it depends on how strict the judge wants to be. क्योंकि यहाँ पे लोग statics करते हैं, but some of their form is not the best. Like most of their front levers are not like this. It's kind of like a V.
Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't count it, but there are some judges who are nice and sweet and they're like, chalega, for the standard of the competition, let's count that. But that's again something I want to eradicate with the ESWC. Clean form, international level, international standards. You're doing a planche, that planche shouldn't be retracted, it should be protracted, legs above the bar. You know what I mean? So some judges are strict, some judges are not so strict. So I don't know. Like, I would love to say it's fair and square, but I'm not in control of the judging. You know?
Because I've seen a lot of athletes. I'll take the names basically. हुआ क्या है कि in calisthenics last 2 years में I've never seen anyone disappointed with the judging stuff. हमेशा कोई ना कोई भी जीतता है.
Yes.
तो everybody is cheering him and there is like
That's
there
the
are no
beauty of
complaints.
it.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the beauty. But lately I've started seeing some people complain.
Yeah.
And now they are like यार नहीं ये rule ये चीज़ गलत है वो चीज़ गलत है.
Got it.
The rules are different everywhere.
Yes.
Last week only I was talking to Rohit. You know Rohit?
Rohit Nikhil.
Nikhil.
Oh, static beast.
It's too good, man.
He's very good, bro. He's someone who keeps yelling before his sets, only quality. And I'm like,
quality.
yes.
Exactly.
Like, bro, that guy throws rounds of front lever pull-ups, and it's always clean.
He can go like.
That's the standard it should be, you know.
Last year in All India Strength Wars, I guess he went for 21 rounds or something like that.
And he took
in
part
two
in freestyle
categories.
and statics.
Yeah, in 2 categories.
And he doesn't do dynamics.
And he was in finals of both of them.
Yes, bro. He's made a revolution, man. It's an inspiration watching him. His one-arm handstand, bro. He goes into it, he'll do his little kiss or whatever, you know.
So he was also kind of disappointed with the judging. Now I don't know वो कौन से competition की बात कर रहा था. But yeah, recently something happened.
Okay.
Anyway, coming back to that, don't you think that India में भी there should be some sort of, you know, there is World Calisthenics Organization, you told me something.
Yes.
ऐसा कुछ तो इंडिया में भी ऐसा
WC
होना
or
चाहिए.
WSWCF, yeah.
So don't you think कि इंडिया में भी ऐसा कुछ होना चाहिए जहाँ पे जितने भी competitions हो रहे हैं, everybody should make a unity पूरे इंडिया में.
हाँ.
And एक ही rules के हिसाब से चलना चाहिए. This is just my point of view.
I get it. And there have been moments where we have tried to do something like that.
Okay.
But you know, there's always a difference of opinion. Certain people will agree, certain people may not. And so far, there hasn't been like a major body in India to do something like that. And again, it comes down to the people who want to be part of it, who want to run the scene, who want to, like for example, if person A has an opinion, person B may not agree to that opinion.
Okay.
And because of that, there hasn't been a common ground. There hasn't been a sense of compromise yet. So, if there is in India, oof, as I'm saying, bro, this place is a powerhouse. And it's only going to grow in calisthenics. Because, bro, so many parks all over the country. Like, I went for a small competition in Hyderabad. I'm saying it's a small competition, but bro, that competition had like around 120 people. And there were new athletes from Goa, from
But that's
Chennai.
a good thing.
It's beautiful.
If a competition with 120 people, if you're calling it small, then
Bro, exactly. So
our
that's what I'm
aspirations
saying.
are very high.
That is India for you. That is India for you. There's so much potential, man. Sorry, I hope I didn't drift off the question. What was the question?
Yeah, so basically, that's what my question was. Ki everybody should have a, you know,
Yeah.
should come together and agree with some set of rules.
And coming back to that as well.
Specifically
Like
for
in India, there are, like with the WSWCF, you can register as an entity under them. So in India, I think the South Indian community has created like some sort of organization
Okay.
with regards to the WSWCF. Kunal also has done something
Okay.
with Alpha Pack. So they are the ones who handle the Indian national qualifiers for the WSWCF World Cup. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had it in Pune there, at Kunal's place, Steel's place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember.
So there are things
It was
going
last
on.
year, right?
That was
2022.
22 or 21.
July 22.
Yeah, I think
On
so.
the opening day.
Yes.
I was there.
2022.
I came there, yeah. I was there. Oh, nice.
And so much has happened since then. Wow. Yeah.
That is one thing.
Yes.
Coming back to Indian athletes, last year I talked to Parth Chauhan and he was talking about something I don't exactly remember what he told me, but he meant something like generations, you know. There are 3 different generations of calisthenics.
Okay.
So the first one is where, you know, you do one single move, which is 360.
Okay.
Then there is 720, which is called second generation.
Okay.
So he divided those set of movements and skills on the bar into that term generation.
Got it.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
And he told me that foreign में अभी third generation पे लोग पहुंचने लगे हैं और इंडिया में second तक भी नहीं पहुंचे हैं.
So I get where he's coming from. Because like, there's a guy in Russia who has thrown a 1080. A 1080 spinning 3 times on the bar, bro. I can do a 360. I can't do a 720 yet, but they have started doing 1080s.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is right. Like the potential in India is there, but we have to push. We have to keep pushing ourselves. You know, that's why the levels have to keep increasing. Bro, now 720 in India has become a thing.
Yeah.
There are boys, Roshan,
Abdul, yeah.
Messi. They just throw it for fun, dude, and it's like, wow.
Even the small guy.
Yes. The boys
Santosh.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing. I have no idea when Roshan started his calisthenics journey. Must be in lockdown, right? Or
Bro, Roshan's journey, you want to know about it? It's a very interesting journey. He was 13 years. This was back in 2019, I think.
Okay.
I don't know how true this is, but it seems he ran away from home.
What?
And he came here. So, like, he met Rohan. Rohan got into the park, and we were like, oh, hi, hello, cute kid, this, that, and all. And I remember, like, within no time, he, on that bar over there, he unlocked his pull over 360. And then suddenly, like, we used to have a lot of these celebs and all used to come to the park, you know, Urvi Shetty and this, that, Miss India people and all.
Yeah.
So, they used to, like, you know, give him a lot of attention and love, like all the big people started giving. So, I don't know, I think it got to his head. Then, again, I don't know how true this is, but this is what I've heard. Then he used to go to gyms like Multi-Fit and, you know, things like that and all. People
At the age of?
13, 14. Like, yeah, so that's what. Like, he used to go to gyms and people, like, you know, all our park members and all used to take him to places and all. And, like, you know, we sort of gave him love, gave him appreciation, something he did not receive at home. I don't know if that really got to his head, but this is what I've heard. Again, I don't know if this is true. It's what I've heard. It seems he used to create nuisance at certain gyms and this, that, and they had to kick him out from there.
Oh,
like, bro, there were days, Roshan, he didn't have a home over here. So he used to come to the park and sleep at night, bro. And now there are cameras at the park, but initially we used to like hear movements and all. I thought, is there a robber or something? Chor nahi aaya na. So then I saw him, it was like Roshan at the park. So then like we had to tell him that, look, Roshan, we are there to support you, but you can't take things for granted. So that time he was a boy. This was the Roshan from 4 years ago. The Roshan today is a man. And I see that fire in his eye, you know, he wants to be the best. He wants to prove that, I'm not a joke. I am something. And he has the, you know, usme dil hai. He has the heart to, the hunger, the desire to be better. And the way he trains, brilliant. Arey bro, wall pull-up pe usne kuch 2000 pull-up kiya, I think.
2000 pull-ups.
2000, 3000, I don't know what's the right number, but yes, Roshan.
Wow.
Respect. Yeah.
Roshan. Plus, बहुत young है वो अभी भी.
Bro, he's 18.
Yeah, he's very young.
Bro, I started calisthenics at 25. I'm 30 right now. So,
he's very young.
A lot of these kids have had a good head start.
Yeah, he's very young. In the coming 5 years, he'll be 25 and तब तक calisthenics बहुत अलग level पे चला गया होगा इंडिया में. So,
bro, exactly. Yes.
Roshan is the future, I guess.
Roshan.
But again, that was my point. मुझे start का journey पता नहीं था. You just told me about him. And he's been
sorry to
training
interrupt you, but even I don't really know the origins of calisthenics in India. As I was saying, the earliest I know is Alpha Pack, and I believe they were the first calisthenic brand in India.
Okay.
I think so. Because based on the YouTube video that I saw, they said Alpha Pack on India's Got Talent and all of that. So they could be the ones who were the origins, the OGs. But yeah, there's still a lot of research which needs to be done to find out what really happened. And
I think, but that वो लोग ही okay, because if there was someone else, you would have known already by now, because you've been in this business for 5 years.
5 years.
So अब तक
dug deep, heard a lot.
अब तक you must have known. बाकी claim करने वाले लोग बहुत आ जाएंगे comment section में कि you guys don't know this guy started calisthenics XYZ in this.
See, and one thing what I liked about Kunal,
this is about making an impact.
Absolutely. और Steel ने भी ये बोला, like we were recently in Hyderabad, he's like, it's not about who started it.
Who made the change?
Who made the change and who's doing it currently today? Anyone can start. It's like a plant. You put the seed in. The plant will start growing. But in order for it to be the beautiful tree, what do you do?
For the rest of your life, you're just taking the credit. I started.
But who's watering the plant?
Yes.
Who's watering the plant? Who's putting the fertilizers? अगर वो सब नहीं किया, the plant will die even before it can grow.
You guys are still grinding.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, no, and even with regards to the movie, as you said, right? Who should be the actors? I said my name first. And it's not about me being cocky and all, but dude, since 2018 till now, I grind every day, bro. Like, I work 14 to 15 hours every fucking day. And people don't know what I go through. I don't post, like, on my Insta, I just post my workouts, ya fir some reel or something like that. But they don't see behind the scene what I'm doing, bro. I've had a lot of restless nights a lot of days where I've gone to bed angry and this, that. Like, Prableen is someone who has seen me work. And I'm grateful for her because she's been very patient and seen me. But I don't know if someone else would be able to do what I've done.
Yep.
Like, you asked about how people found out about calisthenics, social media. And bro, from 2019 till 2022, these 3-4 years, every fucking day I put 100 pieces of content. Every fucking day.
I know, so many
Morning there were like 50 stories, 2 posts a day. Like, and that's a grind, bro.
That's a grind.
Like, and that's the reason why, people talk about it.
Sounds very easy, but you have to put
it's
in
hard.
the work.
It's like a workout by itself.
Content creation is,
Yeah.
it's like
Bro,
a job, bro. You have to get it done on every
No, and like people have accused me. They're like, oh, you have it very easy. Tere paas park tha, tere paas support tha and all. But bro, they haven't seen the work I've done, bro. If you think it's easy, for 4-5 years in a row, post 100 pieces of content every day on different platforms. Facebook, Insta, there's threads, whatever. Just keep posting. You will get somewhere.
पार्क होने से भी एक रिस्क हमेशा से रहा है एंड दैट रिस्क वाज कि फ्यूचर है कि नहीं इंडिया में.
Yes, bro.
कल उठ के मैं अगर कोई नया यहाँ पे स्लैप कंपटीशन के लिए एक प्लेस खोलने का सोचूं मैं.
Slap competition?
You haven't heard of it?
There's a competition slap? What?
You haven't seen it?
No?
Nowadays these Russians like started it and it's in USA now.
Like literally slapping each other.
So what they do is they'll do a toss.
Huh.
2 guys will be standing like facing each other.
Acha.
And you have to keep your hands behind. You don't have to move and you have to take that slap.
Acha.
And if that guy knocks you out, he wins. So basically whoever goes first wins.
So you keep slapping until someone's knocked out.
Yeah.
ये सब भी होता है क्या?
Legit.
Wow. See, that's the thing. Like, again, no disrespect, but if slapping can become a sport, why can't calisthenics become something big? It's a genuine question. Like,
Yeah, it's true. So that's what basically Logan Paul was doing it recently.
there you go. Again, a big name, a celebrity. Like,
Yeah.
I believe that's what calisthenics needs as well. It needs big names. And talking about big names, I'm very proud to say one of my students, Karan Hariharan. He's
Yeah.
the son of the singer Hariharan. I'm sure you know. His first movie is coming out, Pyar Hai To Hai, in October. It's like in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
और उस मूवी में calisthenics है. He's done front levers and I shouldn't be saying it, but calisthenics है उस मूवी में.
Wow.
So I believe people like him, like Hrithik Roshan is following Elysium. He keeps seeing our stories and this, that, and all. And like just seeing a message from Hrithik is like, सही है bro.
Wow.
Like he wants to come and they all want to get involved. If we get one big actor or something.
ऋतिक रोशन एक बार इन्वॉल्व हो गया.
Bro, अगर ऋतिक रोशन एक मसला मारा ना,
Skyrocket, calisthenics stocks एकदम ऊपर जाएगा.
even Ranveer Singh for that matter.
But I think कि इंडिया में स्कोप बहुत ज़्यादा है. It's just that लोगों को एसोसिएट होना भी बहुत अच्छा लगता है सेलिब्रिटीज एंड ऑल के साथ. So if they show it in a movie, I'm not saying कि calisthenics पे ही मूवी बन जाएगा, but if they show Tiger Shroff और ऋतिक रोशन doing some calisthenics का move,
doing something as simple as a
people
human
are
fly.
already doing it, no doubt. But
I'm sure.
बहुत ज़्यादा लोग बढ़ जाएंगे. Also, you've met Ranveer Singh as well,
Yes,
right?
bro.
And he knew you apparently.
Bro, that was such a moment of pride for me. Like, I felt so good. Actually, ये था. It was the Barclays Premier League का
I'll put the
30th.
video on this.
Oh, yeah.
Share it with me.
Yeah. So, it was the Barclays Premier League 30th anniversary celebration in India.
Yeah.
और उस दिन पे बहुत सारा celebs था. There was Divine, Ranveer Singh, and 3 to 4 different actors. So, a group of us around 14 to 15 were part of the VVIP section. And we had a chance to interact with Ranveer Singh. And I kid you not, I was waiting for my turn patiently. He was talking to everyone, full wo hype mein tha. I love his energy and all. I was like, okay. So in my mind, I've started making up statements. Hi, my name is Kirsten. I run this park. I've started doing all that. So I go to shake his hand. He hugs me. He's like, Kirsten Varela.
How was that feeling?
I was blown away, bro. फिर कुछ बाहर नहीं आया. I was just quiet. He's like, अरे bro, कभी invite करना park में. I'm like, you know? So, it felt very good that people like him are talking about us and they know what's going on. And I had a good 5-minute conversation with him and it was
Very
very
special.
empowering, like, yes, all those days of posting, all those late nights, those grind and this, that and all, people know what's going on and it's just a matter of time, bro. We are about to blow up. Again, I don't care who does it, bro. As Kunal said, it doesn't matter who started it, who's putting in the work. If there's someone out there puts in the work that blows calisthenics up, not just in India, worldwide, we are in for a spectacle.
For sure.
Oof,
And that is happening very soon.
it is.
That is happening.
I'm very confident.
Because the
about
thing is, see, coming back to Roshan again,
it. Yes.
Indian athletes, they're already they have not even started peaking yet.
Exactly,
I would say.
bro.
Because someone like Roshan, who is 18 years old,
Exactly,
is already
bro.
doing big moves. He's training
Bro,
for
10 साल के
5
बाद
years.
he'll be like
Exactly.
yeah,
वो 5 साल से ट्रेन कर रहा है.
yeah, bro.
जो फॉरेन के एथलीट्स है जो इतने साल से ट्रेन कर रहे हैं, ही इज ऑलरेडी डूइंग लाइक 720 एंड ऑल दोस मूव्स इन 5 years. ही इज 18 राइट नाउ. पीक भी नहीं किया है उसने अपना करियर. टेस्टोस्टेरोन स्टार्ट हुआ है उसके बॉडी में.
Exactly, bro. तो सोच ना अगर उसका और इतना प्रोग्रेस
Next 5 years he will be like on the top. Maybe foreign
just hope-
athletes again, some Indian guy will win.
But see, at the end, it depends on Roshan. Roshan needs to continue working. I hope he does.
Yep.
He has my blessings and good wishes, and I hope he can continue doing it because it's boys like him who can definitely take
So we
us to
talked
the-
about the past. We talked about the present.
Yes.
Let's talk about the future. If I
Big
ask
smile
you,
on my face when he said future.
yeah.
Tell me. Yeah.
So if I ask you 3 or maybe let's say 5 names,
Oh,
who do you
future
think,
athletes.
Yeah, who do you think can
Oh.
like go big in Indian calisthenics community? I just want Indian names.
Okay, take it. There's this one kid, Swar. Swar
Okay.
was one of my students. I trained him around 4 years ago. He couldn't do a pull-up. Today he's doing planche push-ups and all. So he's someone, a lot of people don't know him, but I believe he's someone who's just going to pop out and destroy a lot of people in statics. There's him, there's Undisputed Cali. There are these 3 boys actually, Ajay, Hims, actually Ajay and Hims, I would take 2 names.
Ajay Street workout. Right?
Yes, that dude.
I know.
Like, I remember meeting Ajay in 2019 for a competition in Delhi, and at that time he was okay. Today, straight arm presses, straight arm touch with his
He's
front
from
lever.
Haryana, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
He and this other guy, Hims, bro, those guys, they are form and all.
I guess I've seen their videos.
Yes.
Okay.
Among
Swar,
the-
Ajay,
Swar, Ajay, Hims, I believe these 3 are good.
2 more. Give me 2 more.
Oof. There are so many names right now. Oh, the Pondicherry boys. Kamlesh and
Santosh.
Santosh. Oof. Those 2 kids. They as well. But they also throwing 720s.
They are
and
very
things like
young. That guy, he is 10 years old and the elder brother is 13, I guess.
don't know the
13
age,
and 10,
but
yeah.
bro.
I'm damn sure.
that. Shout out to them as well. Tazan Academy in Pondicherry. Their coach Giri, he's doing such a good job with them.
Superb.
He's a very passionate coach, and those kids as well are really growing. So, अपना देश का future तो sorted है, but we gotta keep going, man. We gotta
Yeah,
keep pushing.
exactly.
Have I said 5? Yeah, those 5.
Yeah, 5.
But I would like to take one girl's name too. There's this girl called Kashish. Insta, I believe, is Impossible Kashish. She is someone who
Yep.
I believe among the ladies can push it.
Yeah. Flips and stuff I've seen.
Yeah. Girl just got a 360 in as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what matters because see, we talked about who started it. We talked about who is still putting in the work.
Yes, bro.
But what about the future?
The future.
Looks
Future is
good.
in
Future
safe
looks
hands.
good. Yeah.
So very good.
If at this age, I think with only 2-3 years of training, because this Santosh,
Yes.
I guess the youngest one is Santosh.
I
He's 10 years old.
probably 10, 12, something like that.
He was born when Chauhan started his training.
Yeah, bro. He was born when I was in college or something. Today they are.
When Chauhan started calisthenics in 2013, he was born.
Yeah, I think Chauhan started in 2013.
Yeah, so we can relate it like that way.
Sort of like that, yeah.
One legend started training and one legend was born.
One legend was born.
Yeah. So
Yes.
if at the age of 10 he can do 720, imagine in the coming 10 years.
10, 15 years. And that's the thing. In the next 10, 15 years, you want to hit his so-called peak.
Peak.
You know what I mean?
20. He'll still be a kid, like for all the competitions.
Wow.
I just hope they keep
They got to keep
they don't
pushing.
stop the practice.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
And that's something I tell my students too. Like, what I'm doing with my students as well, I've been taking them all over the country for competitions, and eventually I want to take my students and people in India abroad to compete. But I tell them one thing. Yes, I can take you, but then at the end of the day, you have to prove that you're the right person. I cannot do that planche push-up for you. You have to work to do that planche push-up. I will, train you to get there. I won't throw that 360 for you. You're the one who has to do it. So, there is potential for Indian athletes to go abroad and all. But at the end of the day, they have to put in the work. They have to have that heart and desire, which I see in guys like Roshan. Even someone like Siddharth Little Beast, he's not an upcoming athlete. He's been there, done that. But something what I like about him, that kid has heart, bro. And he's like 23, 24.
Yeah, again, he started very young.
Yeah, bro.
And
Like if you look at his old clips, he was this little skinny boy doing
15,
chicken wing
14-year-old,
muscle ups.
yeah.
And today that kid flies, bro. Siddharth
That's
is
the best part.
another dude from Delhi.
Siddharth not only started early, but he also started competing, and he even
Yes,
won
bro.
competitions.
Bro,
He went
he's-
outside India. Like,
South Africa, he won the World Cup over there. He's represented India at the Super Finals.
so at a very young age, he did a lot of
Him-
good stuff.
Chauhan, Steele, they've represented India on the big stage, and it's very, good to see. Yeah. Even this guy, for that matter, Aman Bist, this fellow from Uttarakhand, he represented India at this big static competition called Burning It in Italy. So he was there.
Recently, he won the qualifiers over
He won the
there.
qualifiers in Pune.
Pune
he
and then
there.
went there. Okay, yeah, I remember.
And bro, talking about levels, like I've hosted so many comps, okay? But there was this one comp in Pune, Generation Henchka comp, that final, Daniel Lazans was the judge. Aman, Kunal, Chauhan and Jalal. The best battle I've ever seen.
Aman, Kunal, Chauhan and Jalal.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a 4-man battle. Bro, like usually at a comp, I'm yelling, screaming, this, that and all. That battle, I sat and I watched. I was mesmerized, bro. Bro, Maltese, planche push-ups like nothing. Jalal though, he was like, chalo, मैं human flag muscle up karunga. So he goes into a human flag, he does a pull-up, he does a little human flag muscle up. Yeah, he goes
like this?
all the way back and comes back. And I'm like, what? Where did that come from? Like, I was
That
just
is humanly
mind
impossible.
blown. It's not. He's proving it, So, yeah. It seems hard, but you have
The
to put in the
man
work.
that gravity forgot.
It also comes down to calisthenics with regards to body types. Like you and I will find it hard to do that move because we are a lot more taller and heavier. Not
Yep.
impossible, but we'll have to put in more work. Whereas someone who's lighter and shorter should,
Mainly
work hard.
tall people, tall people have to face.
Yeah. Like some of my students have got their front lever in 1 month. It took me 6-7 months, bro.
Wow.
Freaking grind. Yeah. So that's what it is.
Front lever, I never had to struggle, to be very honest, because...
Bro,
Thanks.
to everyone watching, do your accessory work. A lot of these barbell rows and things like that.
Yeah. Rows, and mainly the thing is, I don't know how it relates, but lat pull down.
No, because see, the
Usually
isolation work does strengthen those muscles and it takes away a lot of stress from your joints and all.
Yeah.
So,
Also the pullover, there is one cable exercise, pullover.
yeah.
If you can do it with the bar, not the bar, I'm sorry, the rope,
Correct.
you have to pull it like this.
Yes.
So back straight rakh ke,
Yeah.
you have to keep your lats engaged.
Yeah.
And this movement, that's it. Idhar tak lana, idhar tak lana. It's very good isolation movement, but mainly for front lever only. Because that's what you're doing.
And you didn't have to struggle because you've been training all your life that when you had to adapt the technique, ho gaya na? I mean, you held it. So, and that's an advice
Till
to
date,
all.
I don't know how, because I just went like this.
अच्छा ये करना है क्या?
हो गया ऐसा. But then again, there were a few things कि for me it was like कि हाँ अगर मैं ऐसे जाके कर सकता हूँ, but if you ask me to hang on a bar, then
And do a
pull my
race.
body.
Yeah.
So
I struggled with that.
So even I struggled with that. That उसके लिए मुझे I had to train for like 6-8 months, and then I was able to do it. Now I'm able to do that as well.
But as I was saying, that's an advice to everyone watching. People doing calisthenics, do your isolation work in the gym.
Yep.
It will help. It will help. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know like many athletes personally.
Got it.
No, you might know because you've trained a lot of them. Do these freestyle athletes like क्या वो proper nutrition and recovery program follow करते हैं?
अभी हो
Like
रहा है.
they do in other industries like bodybuilding and stuff. Because in calisthenics, I've never seen
Yes.
any kind of those like videos or anything on Instagram or anything like that.
Yes.
So I think they'll somewhere कहीं ना कहीं पे वो एक चीज है जहाँ पे लोग lack कर रहे हैं.
Yes.
Maybe. I'm
So-
just assuming.
A couple of years back, even my nutrition was very poor. I didn't really know how to work on my macros, micros. I still don't really count it that much, but abhi to knowledge hai. I know what works for my body. And I'm not a certified nutritionist. I'm still learning a lot, but slowly I can see athletes are taking nutrition more seriously. क्योंकि एक problem है, most of the calisthenic people are not from well-to-do families. They can't really afford protein shakes and things like that and all. But at the end of the day, the food in your house, घर का खाना तो अच्छा है, bro. You need to just learn what to eat, when, and how. Yeah.
Supplements will only give you a small edge. That's it.
And that's the thing. It's supplements. If your body does not have or is, sort of missing certain minerals or something, then you can have your supplements. But otherwise, Home cooked food, man. Home cooked food is the best. Yeah.
So your top 5 food choices like on day-to-day life,
Oh.
which is best for your body. I'm not
my
talking
body?
about this cheat meal or anything like that.
I'll actually tell you what my diet is since you've asked me that.
Yeah, let's
So
talk about it.
I start my day with a bowl of assorted fruits. You saw it just before coming
Yeah.
over here. I was eating. So it'll be different kinds of fruits like apples, bananas,
Okay.
kiwis.
Just fruits.
Yeah, different kinds of fruits. Along with fruits, I'll also add dates because dates tends to give me a lot of energy and all.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll have that. Sometimes, if I'm not able to get my protein intake, I will have a protein shake in the afternoon.
Okay.
So my first meal is at around 10, 11 in the morning.
Okay.
That's when I eat first. Then I'll have a protein shake in the afternoon, do my training, and at night is when I have one big meal. Now that big meal is either a wrap or a stir-fried meal. So a wrap can be like that, can be a multigrain wrap with different kinds of vegetables and meat.
Okay.
या फिर stir fry पे the same thing, different kinds of vegetables,
And meat.
meat. We can have a base as well, like brown rice or something. So that is something I prefer eating.
So for lunch,
I don't have lunch.
wow.
No, I'll tell you why. It suits my lifestyle because I used to have a heavy lunch and all. लेकिन it made my training थोड़ा not enjoyable.
Plus
I used to
you-
feel very lethargic, you know, because I used to eat a lot of carbs. I didn't know when to eat carbs and this, that, and all. Like carbs made me really lazy. And if I had like a heavy meal before my training session, I used to feel thoda lazy.
Plus
Like
you're
you know
active
me,
throughout the day.
I have to be on my feet doing things. So during the day, I like eating fruits, dry fruits, and all of that. So it's light on the body and it's you know this. And at the end of the night is when I enjoy a big meal.
Wow.
But once a week, pizza, burger, to hota hai. I enjoy my cheat meals too.
Yeah, that's nice. But
Yeah.
still, I think you're consuming very less calories.
No, my proportions are good.
Okay.
So my proportions are good. Yeah. If I'm going on a deficit, yes, it does tend to be less. But in terms of what I eat throughout the day, as I said, my proportions for my body weight
They're
has been
working.
working well. Yes.
Yeah, we can see that with that toned muscles. Wow.
Cali gains. But yeah. But I'm still learning a lot more about, you know, food and nutrition and things like that. Yeah.
Let's talk about your origin story.
Okay.
Like, how did you start? When did you start?
Yeah.
And what inspired you to open this calisthenics park? Now, you already said that a country of 1 billion people and no park, that we already know.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about the idea, but the
The things that led to
challenges
it.
that you faced, basically. कि क्या? Because see, the thing is, small to small, but investment होता है. And at
100%.
that part, and at that time, वो promising नहीं था calisthenics.
100%.
क्योंकि for you only, अगर कोई नया sport है, तो how are you going to run
Yeah.
a business and
Got
how are you going to make money out of it?
Got it.
So what was your idea behind it, basically?
Let me put it this way. There was this lovely saying I read somewhere. Life hands us a set of cards. Certain people have a good set, certain people have a bad set. Like, you know, poker and things like that, right?
Okay, yep.
If I have a good set, I can win. But we are all dealt with different sets. How you play your cards is what will take you to the top. You have to be smart about it. So I'm grateful that I'm a person who, for a start, was dealt with a good set of cards. I did not have to struggle too much. Struggles, tha, but not to a major extent. And let me get and tell you how. How I started calisthenics was back. I joined the gym at the age of 21, 22.
Okay.
I think gyms are amazing, but मैं जो gym में गया, वहाँ पर जो vibe था, it wasn't the best. पूरा judgmental था, you know, people like क्या चूते है bro, क्या कर रहे तू? And that's what I experienced. I'm like, मेरे को ये पसंद नहीं है. I left the gym after like 3-4 weeks, and one day I was on YouTube. YouTube पे I saw this group called the Bar Stars.
Yeah.
Suddenly I came across them. US में एक group है, calisthenics का group, and I was looking at them. सब लोग, they were all fucking ripped, bro. They were all so ripped and doing like crazy shit on the bars. I'm like, ये possible कैसा है, bro? How can you make such a body with bars? So in my mind, I was like, if you don't try, you'll never know. So I'm like, चलो, try करते. So I started calisthenics in my room.
In
Like,
your room?
In my room, at my
Okay.
home. So I used to take chairs like this, do dips. Where there was a little ledge where I used to do pull-ups, push-ups and all.
Oh, okay.
But what really took it to the next level was when I went to Australia to study. वहाँ पे हर suburb में एक park था. Like a public park, but a well-maintained public park. And I'm
Very
like,
clean.
अरे सब जगह पे parks है यार यहाँ पे. So that's where I got in love with it. And what I liked over there, वहाँ पे जो लोग था, all the calisthenic community were very encouraging. If I didn't know something, they were like, try this, do this. And no matter what you did, like if someone unlocked their pull-ups, सब लोग were like, hey, हो गया इसका pull-up, हो गया इसका muscle-up and all. I'm like, I like this, bro. So that was in Australia.
Vibe.
And like after a year or so of my education, I came back, and that's when I was like, अरे कोई park कुछ नहीं है यार यहाँ पे, let's start it. So that's what kind of motivated me, going back to the country of 1 billion people, not a park, let's start it. So yeah, we started the park. And now again, dealing with the statement that I made, set of cards. In India, a lot of the families, based on what I've heard, don't really support their kids. To doctor ban ja, to engineer ban ja, life set rahega. You know, that's the mentality.
Mainstream.
I told my family ki, okay, I've studied over here, लेकिन मेरे को वापस आना है India में, and I want to start this park as a business. My mom, my aunt, no questions asked, आ जाओ, कर ले. And now land, like, you know, it's difficult getting land in Bombay. I already had, and this park that you see right now was like a dump yard. Okay. They were like, okay, sorry, that the park which we started at the side was a dump yard.
That one, yeah.
This place that you see over here was called Rosario Lawns.
Okay.
It was my family's business. So Rosario Lawns used to give out this place for like parties, you know, birthdays, weddings, 21st birthday parties, what's up. So, like even if we didn't have jobs at home, by worst case scenario, if everyone lost their jobs, ये backup था.
ये था एक income source.
एक income source था. My family was ready to sacrifice this. No questions asked. They were like, तेरे को करना है कर. अपना full support है. So I had the family support, and I'm very, very grateful that my family let me turn their backyard. It's technically my family's place. Turn their backyard into this paradise for athletes, bro. So you know that. But then again, park चालू किया. उसके बाद, how do you continue running it? The seed was planted.
Yeah.
You have to keep watering it. Bro, the first year was the toughest. There were days when we used to have 1 student, 2 students. कभी तो कोई लोग भी नहीं था यहाँ पे. We used to not get students for training.
So when you say we,
me and a couple of other guys, I had coaches and things like that over here.
Okay.
Yeah. So we used to not get students, but we kept going. Kept throwing out content. फिर क्या हुआ 2020 में? COVID. Now everyone's cribbing. अरे यार COVID हुआ, कुछ नहीं कर रहा है मैं, ये वो and all. You know, everyone was cribbing. In my mind, I was like, bro, ये अच्छा opportunity है. Why? Suddenly gyms and everything were closed. What was the next available option? Body weight, calisthenics, home training. Abhi sab log, suddenly everyone have become a calisthenics. This, I'm like, chalo, capitalize.
That's when I discovered calisthenics.
Like you and a lot of people discovered, okay, there's this thing called calisthenics. Bro, I went hard. I used to put my camera, I've shot, like if you go on Insta as well today, the Elysium page, there were so many home workout videos. Yeah. I've made home workout video after video after video.
Yeah, then I saw so many collaboration videos as well from other like different fitness community and जिसने सब brands के साथ भी मैंने देखे थे home workout videos कोई ना कोई brand के साथ
fraternity के साथ किया
fraternity के साथ किया था. Yeah.
So the COVID was actually a blessing in disguise for calisthenics. So what happened was, I remember it was July or August. The government gave permission ki outdoor parks and things can open. Gyms will still remain closed. This was classified as an outdoor place.
Outdoor park. Yep,
like, yeah. On day 1, 100 people. We should not have 1, 2, we had 100 people. So we were like, okay, sahi hai. But that was just the start of the chaos. Every day I started getting 100 people, bro. And I was like, bro, we had to stop admissions. It was so chaotic. The mayhem was like so much. I was like, bro, okay, अच्छा है, but how will I handle so many?
But it became a trend.
Bro, it became a huge.
यहाँ पे जाना trend बन गया था.
चलो, Elysium जाते हैं.
Elysium जाना है.
चलो, मुझे ये करना है, मुझे वो करना है. And it was a beautiful thing, you know. That was when I realized this brand is growing.
Yep.
So, I'm grateful for COVID because if it wasn't for COVID, I don't know if calisthenics would have blown up so much. But yeah, and again, that's another word of advice. Rather than cribbing, look at the best in whatever you see. Create the opportunity for yourself.
Make the best out of it. Yep. True.
100%, bro.
That is so true, man.
Yes. So
very inspiring, to be very honest, because you don't see this very often.
Yeah, man.
This is also
it's been a grind, but it's been so.
That's the best part. The grind never stops.
It never stops, bro.
If you want to take it to the next level, जैसे जो चीजें बोली है, जो vision है, तो still have a lot of work.
Oh, long, bro. I've not even touched the base, bro. As I'm saying, Indian calisthenics, even me, as an athlete, I'm still at my base. I have to keep pushing. We all have to keep pushing so we can really turn this
Even
into...
social media helped you a lot, I guess.
Oh,
I guess your video went viral during that time.
Bro,
and
मेरा
even
3-4 reel
Prableen.
तो hit million views.
हाँ, Prableen का और yours, I saw both.
Oh, Prableen killed it, bro. Prableen though blew up big time. Yeah. And yeah, certain videos of mine. Actually, what I realized now, people love seeing fails and blood. तो मैंने backflip मारा and I fell straight on my face. पूरा खून था यहाँ पे. So मैंने video लिया ऐसे and I'm like, oh shit, this is a cool video. चलो, so I put it up.
Fail
थोड़ा
video.
हाँ, fail video. Bro, that video got 10 million views and I'm like, bro, wow. So you know, just capitalize on things like that, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah.
They love to see you fall.
People love fails, bro. Like even up now on the Elysium Insta, if you see, we make a lot of fail videos. They do really well, dude. It's very funny seeing things because usually social media shows you all the amazing things. Do you see what goes on behind the scenes? So we try to make it as transparent as possible, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
So now, right now, okay, we talked about the future, right? But let's say if someone is trying to pursue calisthenics as a career,
Yes.
ठीक है? Do you think, like, right now at this moment, वो लोग full time calisthenics में जा सकते हैं? For can be anything, for coaching or any business part. I'm just asking.
For coaching, I believe yes. As long as they know the movements, calisthenics में scope है. So as a coach, as a person who can create content, क्योंकि most of the fitness content, majority I believe is based on like bodybuilding. Like if you look at protein videos and stuff,
Yeah.
एक आदमी रहेगा, he'll be pumping stuff. But how many people are throwing 360s? How many people are throwing front levers? So you know there's scope in that too. But yeah, as a coach, definitely. And with the way this world is moving, I believe online coaching for calisthenics, home training is something that has a lot of potential.
True.
5 years ago, itna bhi scope nahi tha, but right now as we speak, yes, and it's only going to grow.
Even you offer internship, right?
I do. Yes.
So basically, there are internships as well in different parks.
Yes. I'll tell you how it works at Elysium. We hire an intern and the internship usually lasts for 1 to 3 months. Or उस time पे, I'll take the person under me and something that I tell all my coaches is be yourself. I won't train them to be the next Kirsten Varela because it's very difficult to be me. Like for example, my other coaches like Jordan, Vicky, Martin, all these guys, they are all different personalities. All have different styles of coaching.
Cool.
तो मैं सबको ये बोलता हूँ कि don't try to be me, be yourself.
Nice.
And that's what people will like about it, you know. And just other things like a lot of the people cannot speak properly. They cannot articulate their sentences. So along in the internship, I'll teach them how to behave, how to carry themselves, how to speak to, how to train a child versus training a senior citizen is very different. So, you know, all these things happen. And if after a month or 3 months to 6 months, sometimes the internship can also go for 6 months. Depends if the person wants to continue. And then later on, if we like them and they want to be here, we offer them a job. If not, at least they'll walk away a better person. A lot of people have walked in as boys and are walking out as men, which is something really, I'm saying it with pride, you know, like we are helping grow the next generation, the youth of the country.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good. That's really nice. For the future. For this EHWC, right? WC. I can get confused between CW and W. Elysium Street Workout Championship.
ESWC.
Yes. Nice. So it is on 18th and 19th of November.
Correct.
And what is the event flow?
So first things first, on day 1, we are going to have all the qualifiers and the endurance battle.
Okay.
So there will be, for men and women both, the dynamics, statics and the freestyle qualifiers. And in between that is the endurance battles. On day 2 is the knockout rounds. So you'll have the top 8,
That
top
is fun
4,
to watch.
top 2. Yes. So it's going to be battles among athletes.
So knockout in freestyle, in dynamics and in statics.
तीनों में
all of them.
knockouts है.
So ये बहुत सही है. Like I really love dynamics to be very honest. So मैंने freestyle में देखा कि dynamics plus statics में से statics का ज़्यादा points रहता है. तो जो भी statics ज़्यादा कर रहा है वो freestyle battle जीत रहा है. And then last year there was this dynamics का battle in Elysium. And ये मैंने इंडिया में देखा नहीं था कहीं पे.
Bro, not just India, the world. I haven't seen a dynamic freestyle competition in the world.
वो time पे the competition went crazy. Like I saw Parth.
Bro, Parth, crazy athlete,
Crazy athlete,
Roshan, Abdul, they killed it, bro.
Crazy था.
They made a swing gainer look so much crazier, you know. It was amazing. और मैंने ये भी बोला start में कि you need to innovate. And these are ways I'm trying to innovate because everyone's running a comp and things that what's different. चलो एक dynamic category रखो.
कुछ ना कुछ अगर same चीज रखा. See again, I'm not asking everyone to break the rules या खुद का कुछ नया rule बनाओ. Keep the rules same, but the thing is अगर कुछ same ही चीज रखी तो try to innovate. Like
try to innovate.
That's the best thing. Dynamics के लिए अलग रख दिया ताकि जो लोग dynamics में अच्छे हैं statics में lag कर रहे हैं right now. And if they plan on competing in the future, जब statics strong हो जाएगा तो they don't have to wait anymore. They can directly come here and compete.
And like see, talking about innovation as well, last year's competition made the Elysium Street Workout Championship in 2022. I introduced a category called Rising Star. Now this was for freestylers who have never competed before.
Okay.
Because like if someone's going up against Abdul or Roshan or Chauhan or Steel will massacre them, bro. They will destroy them. So a lot of the young athletes were like, "Arey, I'm not ready. मैं तैयार नहीं हूँ."
Freshers जैसा.
So it was a competition for people who have never competed. So suddenly you saw a burst of new athletes pushing out and all. So that was an innovation. And there was even Muscle Bar, this park in Pune. They had their competition called Barbarian.
Okay.
They had a category called Fresh Blood. For fresh blood. So
nice name.
For endurance में वहाँ पे incline push-ups था, Australian pull-ups था. So for people who cannot do muscle-ups and all, उनके लिए category भी था. So that is innovation. And that's how you can attract a lot more participants. मैं ये भी बोल रहा था कि हैदराबाद में there were around 100 people. They kept a endurance का beginner category. And so many new athletes, bro. I was like, woof, this is so good to watch, man. So nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. यही होना चाहिए हर एक जगह पे. Are you not a fan of this? Like, do you like street lifting?
I love street lifting.
Okay, then
But currently I'm a
not
fan
a part of your
freestyle.
competition because.
As I said, right? Because I don't know the rules yet. What are the
Good
exact
point.
rules and things like that.
Okay.
And also what I've realized with street lifting, it would be a bit too much. Because
You need a whole separate day for street lifting.
yes,
I'm
it
assuming.
takes a lot of time. You know, street lifting takes a lot of time, requires a lot of patience and things like that. So I will definitely keep a street lifting sort of comp in future. But I need to study more about it. I need to understand how the judging works, how the points system works and things like that. But yeah, for the street lifters in India and all over the world, there will definitely be something coming. You heard it here first.
I know this. I don't know. This might sound a bit controversial, but I think street lifting का competition बहुत अलग से ही होना चाहिए.
Okay.
And it shouldn't be mixed with calisthenics. Calisthenics as in, I know it comes under calisthenics,
Correct.
but calisthenics as in the dynamics, freestyle statics, and even the endurance.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel it's a whole different sport.
Okay.
Something like powerlifting.
Okay.
It's just that the
It's
exercises are.
powerlifting in calisthenics. So
It's
yeah.
powerlifting only. It's just that the exercise choices are different.
Got it.
There is pull-up, dip,
Muscle up,
muscle
squat.
up, and squat.
Yes.
So squat remains the same, but बाकी तीन exercise अलग है बस.
Yep.
So it's kind of powerlifting only. Calisthenics is something very different because see, if कोई नया बंदा होगा जो calisthenics के बारे में सुनेगा,
Yes.
and if he comes here to watch the competition,
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure he would love to see freestyle and statics.
100%. 100%.
Endurance सबने कहीं ना कहीं देखा होगा.
Yes.
Street lifting में ठीक है मतलब weights उठा रहे हैं.
And see,
kind of
it's more entertaining. Coming back to what you said, watching a dynamic comp, watching a freestyle comp is entertaining.
Freaks देखने मिलते हैं.
Watching street lifting can get boring. Because you're watching the same lift done by 50 people over and over and over again. So,
That too, the time it
see,
takes.
it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but if you're going to compare it to someone swinging on the bars, it can get boring. You know what I mean? I love the sport and I love street lifting as well.
No hate towards street
Yeah,
lifting.
no hate.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it should be kept differently ताकि not only for this but also the main part is that everything will be very organized.
Yes, bro.
Like you
Because see,
said,
that's
सब कुछ time पे हो जाएगा.
Yes.
Street lifting में plates बदलने में.
Yeah.
Then एक तो एक ही जगह पे एक ही spot पे होता है. It's not like कि happening at
Yes.
5 different spots
Yes,
जहाँ
yes,
पे
yes.
सब teams खड़ी है.
And if you think about it, like Indian street lifters are going hard, bro. And you'll need plenty of weight plates. Someone's going for like a 200 kg squat.
Yeah.
It's a lot of weight plates to be put together, a lot of safety in
Aditya, this guy Aditya, he did
Aditya,
230 kg squats. What? Even power lifters struggle to do that weight.
Bro, his muscle up, he does like what, 35, 36 kg muscle up.
He's very strong, to be very honest.
For street lifters, Aditya is an inspiration, bro.
Yeah, he's very strong.
Another young kid in Delhi, upcoming kid. He recently competed, I
He
think.
is a calisthenics athlete, but again, power lifters को भी competition दे देता है because even they are not able to push 230 kgs.
I think
his
he'll
age
give-
and his
and
weight
he's
category.
18, 19.
Yeah, he's 18.
So like Roshan's 18, 19, he's 18, 19. You know, our future is definitely in safe hands. And as much as I know Aditya, the first time I saw him was in ASW 3.0. And I remember he's this young 15, 16-year-old lifting heavy. I'm like, interesting. Let's see where this kid goes. And look where he is today, man. Very inspiring.
Tell me one thing, Kirsten. Personally, I really want to know this, okay? And शायद हम लोग ने पहले भी इस टॉपिक पे बात की थी. Now, in my gym, या फिर wherever I go, people call me a calisthenics guy.
Okay.
You know, because I don't basically follow a proper calisthenics का routine.
हाँ.
But I do कोई ना कोई movement in my workout every single day.
Nice.
So if I'm doing back ka workout, I'll end it with 100 pull-ups
Perfect.
for time. Yeah, 10 pull-ups every minute. ऐसा कुछ. You know, I keep changing.
Nice.
For chest, I have dips and everything. So this is one different thing. So मुझे देख के हमेशा ऐसा लोगों को लगता है रे हम लोग if we are doing like the same amount of weight as you are doing in incline press या फिर bench press and at the end of the workout अगर तुम इतना dips कर रहे हो तो wow, like you have so much endurance. But then again, I have seen you guys.
Yes.
So I don't know if you remember this, but 2-3 years ago we did a shoot over here.
Yes.
When Hemant came.
Yes.
Simran was there.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, bro. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So me, you, Simran.
Ah, एक पूरा flow किया. Yes, I remember that.
After that, वो शूट था 2-3 आवर्स तक चल गया क्योंकि कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़ हो रही थी हम लोग की और फिर सिमरन गिर गई और उसको यहाँ पे शिन पे लग गया था. फिर भी हम लोग ने वापस वो फ्लिप करके किया. वो सब ठीक है. दैट इज अ होल डिफरेंट स्टोरी. बट वो शूट जब खत्म हुआ, आई वॉज वेरी एग्जॉस्टेड. ऐसा ही हीट था उस दिन. लाइक दिस आई एम स्वेटिंग राइट नाउ. बैठे बैठे तो आई वॉज एग्जॉस्टेड एंड आई वॉज लाइक चलो शूट हो गया, आज जाता हूँ घर पे. एंड कर्स्टन वॉज लाइक कि ओके लेट्स स्टार्ट ट्रेनिंग. लाइक कर्स्टन ने सिमरन को बोला कि लेट्स स्टार्ट ट्रेनिंग और फिर वो लोग ने अपनी ट्रेनिंग स्टार्ट की.
हाँ.
आई वाज लाइक अबे ये अभी ट्रेनिंग इनकी बाकी है अभी और. सो लाइक टेल मी कि कैलिस्थेनिक्स में यू आर थ्रू आउट द डे यू आर आउट.
Correct.
How much water do you drink? Like how is your body able to balance those electrolytes?
Okay.
Okay. Is it healthy for your body or anyone else's body? And what, like even after doing all of these things, like how are you able to manage your endurance training?
Got it.
At the end of the day.
Got it. ठीक है. So see, in a place like Mumbai where it is really hot, hydration तो ज़रूरी है. You have to continue hydrating yourself and things like that. I don't really quantify the amount of water that I drink, but it's enough for my body throughout the day.
Okay.
I also see in terms of supplements, I do have sometimes BCAAs, creatine at night.
Okay.
At times. So those things kind of help me with my own training. But when it comes to calisthenics, like I spoke about muscle bar. This is the main guy for muscle bar, Murtaza. He said one very beautiful thing. If anybody follows the pyramid in calisthenics, they will grow. I'm like, ये pyramid क्या है? He explained it in a very beautiful manner. Now this is the pyramid. Beach में the base is your reps and sets, body weight reps and sets. We all started with it. 5 साल पहले तो our workouts were like 500 reps, 1000 reps. We used to mix it up, pull-ups, push-ups. So because of that early start, my endurance was quite good. Muscular endurance basically. Yeah. Once the base, जो sets and reps होता है, once you want to start getting better, you do weighted. So then you get into weighted reps and sets, weighted endurance basically. Then as you get more, you go into power training. Power training is where street lifting comes in, 1 rep max. Once your reps and your endurance and weights are good, that's when you get into statics. Statics के बाद, the apex is your dynamics. So this is the pyramid that you have to follow. If you want to learn the 720 on the first day, and if you've never done a pull-up, नहीं होगा. Start with your pull-up. It all starts with a pull-up. It all starts with a push-up. So that's something I've followed. Like I've had people who are struggling to get 360s. Like recently, मैंने भी freestyle चालू किया, and bro, I've been thriving on it, bro. In 1 month, I've unlocked like 4 to 5 different moves, and as I'm saying, I'm just a beginner in freestyle. That's what I'll consider. I can't 720 yet. I can't do a lot of moves. But मेरा base stage जो है ना, वो बहुत ज़्यादा मैंने train किया.
But for your structure, the things you are doing is, especially the one move that you do, I've seen it. That's like your, what do you say, USP trademark type है.
Okay.
From that bar, you'll come on this.
Oh yeah. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't do that. वो एक बहुत old school calisthenic move है. So if you look at the old school freestylers, clap muscle up. वो एक move था. A back clap muscle up. Explosive pull-ups. That was the freestyle back in the day. उस वक्त तो 360s वो सब नहीं था. So I love old school freestyle. Certain moves wherein you swing from bar to bar and all. Like a lot. It's not a hard move, but a lot of people don't do it. So it's something I like. Yeah.
That's nice. Crazy. क्योंकि gym workouts and bodybuilding, not gym workouts बोलूँगा, but bodybuilding training को consider करके लोगों ने perspective अपना वैसा बना दिया है.
Yes.
So basically, I'm not saying that bodybuilding training is very easy.
Yeah.
Both are very different, to be very honest.
100%.
Very different.
100%.
But when someone from bodybuilding tries to jump in this bodyweight training ka routine, they find it very difficult because of this endurance reps ka stuff.
Yes.
It looks very unreal.
And another thing is range of motion. So if your goal is to build muscle, you can build muscle with calisthenics, but if you really want to build strength and stuff, you have to go full range. So if you notice our pull-ups are usually over the bar and full lockout.
Yeah.
लेकिन जो bodybuilder का pull-ups है वो half rep है. And that's not bad. That is something that will help in your muscle growth. You know?
I'll tell you one thing. Bodybuilders wala. See, personally, this is my observation and my experience, I would say.
Okay.
Okay, ठीक है ना? Because I've done both of the pull-ups. And I'll tell you why. क्या difference है दोनों में?
Yes.
At one point in my life, when I was strictly following bodybuilding ka workouts, the thing is there was some sort of stiffness in my upper back. ठीक है ना? And that actually वो normal individual के point से देखोगे तो it is not called a stiffness. वो normal ही है. ठीक है ना? वो सिर्फ it's like एक वो muscle hardness बोल सकते हैं.
इतना ज़्यादा pressure उस muscle पे डाला तो
So trapezius muscle, this traps, अगर वो ज़्यादा develop हो जाता है, and if you have very solid traps, which I do.
Yes.
So when you do pull-ups na, going from this eye level to above the chin, it's very difficult.
It's hard, yes.
So even when I try it, I'm able to do it.
Yes.
But if you ask me to do it after the workout, when my muscles are pumped, I'm not able to do it. It's very difficult. I have to change grips and stuff because the thing is, यहाँ पे मेरा अटक जाता है. So biomechanics के हिसाब से, that is very correct कि at this point you are basically muscles को burn out कर रहे हो.
Yes.
By doing this, you are just squeezing it harder.
Correct.
But for someone whose muscles are already fatigued, for him it won't be possible.
It is harder. Because like we have worked with a lot of bodybuilders, and a lot of bodybuilders, they look really good and jacked, but they can't do a muscle up. Why? It comes down to that, the rigidity of their muscles, the lack of
explosive strength,
plyometric strength, the mobility as well comes into play. You know, a lot of them won't be able to do even a skin the cat. You know what I mean? Because
the shoulder
it's
stiffness.
so well developed that they need to work on their mobility
deltoid. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
the reason why I told you last time, I am able to do front lever, but for me back lever is very challenging.
Yes, bro.
I feel some sort of stretch over here, and I feel
again,
like my muscle will tear up.
No hate to bodybuilding or anything. I think it's beautiful, but it's completely different, you know, calisthenics and bodybuilding.
काफी अलग है दोनों sport. It's very different. Yeah, that's what I told you. But over the years, मैंने ये चीज I've changed in my training, and I'm very proud of it. So यही जो pull-ups है above the chin. Now, even at the end of the workout, if you ask me to do like 50 pull-ups, I will be able to do with a very clean form.
Beautiful.
Not in one go, obviously. I'm just saying for time.
Yes.
But yeah. So that is one thing. I think that normal log agar, you know David Goggins?
Hell yeah. So, they don't know me, son. So legend.
Yeah, if you like, there was one time when I did not feel like doing it at the end of the workout, and I had his podcast going on.
Yes,
मैं सुन रहा था जिम में and it's like I related his running
yeah.
with my body weight training. So yeah, that was
I love his answer to everything. Oh, you don't feel like working out? Stop being a bitch. See I mean, that's how he is. And see, even David Goggins training, like I've tried to do a little research about it. It's pretty intense, bro.
it's very intense.
The things that he puts his body through, bro.
He is an introvert and he does not like to speak in front of the camera.
Okay.
So that's what he said, that is someone who I am, but not someone who I'm meant to be.
Got it.
So I'm fighting myself every day when I'm speaking in front of this camera.
Fighting is
Even that is
amazing, bro. Oof. And he looks so confident in front of camera.
Exactly. So he's like a
Goggins, boy. I love that guy, dude. He's incredible, yeah.
okay.
We've spoken a lot.
Lot. Look at my t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm not used to this. But I think I think I should start training outside at least once a week.
Aaja.
So that my body will get used to it.
Come every Friday.
Because अभी अगर मेरी हालत इतने में ऐसे हो गई तो I should, mentally, just to challenge myself mentally.
Yeah.
That's it.
So like what we do, like just to add on to it, like every Friday at the park here we have free sessions open to everyone.
Wow.
And that's something I've had from the start. So if you want to learn skills, you want to, get a feel of calisthenics, every Friday 5 p.m. Malad and Bandra, it's free for everyone. Do come in.
Okay, so every Friday. And what about the pre-season?
Oh yeah, अभी तो pre-season भी हो रहा है.
See, that
ESWC.
is something
Yeah.
we should talk about. क्योंकि मैंने आज तक इंडिया में all over India इतने सारे competitions हो रहे हैं.
Yes.
Maximum IHFF के ही होते हैं. किसी ना किसी के साथ या कोई और कर रहा है. In Bangalore, who did that competition? I forgot the name.
Cali OG.
Cali
Yes.
OG.
They did their competition. Yeah.
Even this was their second competition, right?
It was their first competition.
Okay,
Cali
it
OG.
was the first. So earlier, who did it? Someone did it in Bangalore, I guess.
2019 में एक competition था. The WSWCF का.
Okay, and then
qualifiers.
there is Muscle Bar Pune.
Then there's Muscle Bar Pune. Yes.
Okay.
They run Barbarian.
Anywhere else? In Delhi, we have Alpha Pack.
Delhi, there's Alpha Pack. They're doing
Even
a good
Stale
job.
is doing his own Alpha
Yes.
Nation.
Alpha Nation in Pune, Alpha Pack in Delhi. They're doing a good job. This Chirag and this other guy, Ashutosh or something. Anyways, but yeah,
Yeah, I saw.
they're doing a good job over there.
Arm wrestling करने में, I guess.
अच्छा, arm wrestling भी है.
He was doing it, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was him. But yeah.
Yes.
ठीक है. So, like so many competitions.
Yeah,
I
but
did not
as
see
I was
this
saying,
thing.
yeah, the pre-season. So again, it goes back
Warm
to
up.
innovation, And the whole point of pre-season was never been done. It was an innovative tactic, definitely. And it's a very important chance for athletes to see where they stand. क्योंकि जब हम लोग सेशन कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, throwing flows in a session versus throwing flows in a competition are very different. क्योंकि comp पे the pressure is high. सब लोग तेरे को देख रहे हैं. You have that one chance, you can't fuck up. So, pre-season में it's a good chance for athletes to gain that competition experience. अभी last Friday we finished the dynamics pre-season. Next Friday is statics. उसके बाद freestyle. और last Friday October में is the endurance pre-season. So it's like all our categories we're having.
So every week you are having one.
Yes.
Nice.
Build up to the comp. November 18-19 is gonna be a blast.
So hype create हो रही है.
Yes, bro.
But it will be big. Plus, finally, there is this exhibition is the wrong word. Expo, bodybuilding expo, IHFF. There is one competition.
Yes. December, में,
yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's on 18th November.
Oh, okay.
18th and 19th.
Okay.
So this time you are directly competing. It's proper bodybuilding and calisthenics a competition.
I mean,
timings
see,
are same. So
respect to everyone. The bodybuilding community have done a lot
is
and will continue.
very-
doing so. Respect to them. Yeah.
that event is also very
I'm sure.
huge.
Yes.
So,
One day at an
really
expo,
excited.
we'll definitely have something with calisthenics, and I think that's needed to be there.
yeah. It will be there. It will be
Yes.
there. But this is a very nice opportunity. I'm not saying that you're competing, but let's say if someone is traveling from Delhi or east side, Kolkata, south side, anywhere.
Yes.
अगर वो IHFF देखने आ रहा है, and if they have seen Elysium का page already, या फिर if they love calisthenics,
Yeah.
उन लोग को भी chance मिलेगा एक attend करने के लिए event calisthenics.
Absolutely. I mean, if anyone is going for the IHFF, do come in here. We have competitions on the 18th and 19th, the
Timings.
entire day.
What will be the timings?
We start in the morning at around 10 and it goes on till 8-9 at night.
Yeah. So IHFF 6 o'clock तक close हो जाता है.
IHF के
From
बाद
my
यहाँ पे आ जा मलाड में. But no, for real, I mean, this would be a great chance for us to experience a lot. Because you're going to see the park is going to have flags of all the nations. So, you know, I'm kind of giving that Olympic vibe to it.
Wow, nice. That
Bro,
will be fun.
I'm telling you, I'm putting in work. I am genuinely putting in work. And I tell my team and myself the same thing. Don't expect too much. Give your best. What has to happen will happen. You know? And so far, everything has been ticked off well. Everything is working well. And yeah, I truly believe there's, I don't know if I should call it God or karma, but you do good, good will happen to you.
True, that is
You
true.
have a good intention. जब तेरा सोच अच्छा है ना, सब कुछ अच्छा
सब
रहेगा.
कुछ अच्छा ही होगा.
That's what it is, bro. Yeah.
दूसरों का बुरा करने के अलावा खुद कैसे
And
improve
I've
कर सकते
experienced it, bro. Like, if I have done something wrong, I believe karma has come back in some way to teach me a lesson. And the people who have wronged me, I have been lucky enough to watch them suffer. And it's not like a threat or anything, but do good, good will happen to you. You have bad intentions, get ready to face the consequences.
हैं. It's very true.
Oof, what a line, bro. Wow.
That was a closing.
Wow. Yeah, bro.
Instagram reel.
Yes.
All right, so Saturday 18th November and Sunday 19th of November,
Yes.
Elysium Street Workout Championship ESWC. मैंने properly बोला एकदम. So be there, guys. I'm going to be there and
Great.
बहुत मजा आने वाला है. हाँ, one last question. Judges कौन होने वाले? Because I guess I've seen one
Yes.
video.
So I'm very proud to state that we have 3 judges. Our main judge is current world champion Daniel Rustov, who's coming.
Wow.
Our female judge is the female world champion Melanie Treason. And the third judge is the static beast from Bulgaria called Netko. So these are the 3 main judges who are going to be there.
Very excited to meet
We're getting the
Ristov.
best. The best. Ristov. Ooh.
I'm very excited to meet him.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So
Brilliant. Yes.
this was good.
Bro, this was amazing, man. I've absolutely enjoyed it and I cannot wait to see
Yes.
the video.
So don't forget to like this video, comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel.
And seriously, support this guy. ये इतना काम कर रहा है, the grind he puts in, the quality of his videos, he deserves all the kind of support. So Avin, I'm saying, like, share, subscribe. कर ले. Let's
And we are
go.
going to end this with a front lever.
चलो. Let's
So
go.
let's do it. Without cut. इधर ही.
इधर ही चलो करते हैं अभी.
अरे, I got the frame also. Let's do this. Stop this camera. Right. Let's do.
Same side? Or
Yeah. You face over there. I'll do it on this side.
चलो. No warm up, gang.
No warm up. Like this video.
3, 2, 1.